Carter Street.
Carl's talk us through it. What are we doing here?
Okay, so this deck, top 64, the GP of Prague over the weekend. Essentially, it is a big mana deck with some of the blue-red prison aspects.
I didn't get my words.
You didn't get your words. Why didn't you get your words?
I don't know. All right, slight technical delay. Keep talking, Carl. We got it. We got a minute.
Okay, so the big key cards of this deck are
I'm assuming Core Tapper, Surge Node, Fulguri Sage, Astral Cornucopia.
yeah.
So once Cornucopia has 4 charge counters on it, and we have a Sage out, we make infinite mana.
Yep.
And then we just kill him with Ballista.
We can kill them with Ballista.
Make
That's the
everything
big one.
huge.
Yeah, that's the big one.
The fact that we have a triple blue card in our deck and we're splashing for Ancient Strings should honestly tell you how stupid this card is.
Yep.
Oh my lord. And then like we have these Aether Grids on our sideboard, and we have 0 reds. Like we have 2 lands that tap for red and our 4 Mox Opals. And our Cornucopia.
You have 6 lands.
Oh, I missed Glimmer Voids. Okay. I missed Glimmer Void.
Because no one plays it anymore.
It's been replaced by Spires for the most part, which really surprises me that we're not maxed out on Spires.
I think the life loss is the big thing.
Artificer's Intuition. So this discard an artifact tutor for Cornucopia.
Cornucopia, Chalice of the Void, Walking.
What the fuck does this thing do? Orachi Hatchery enters the battlefield with X charge counters
the
on
alt
it.
win con.
We're gonna make a bunch of snakes.
We make a bunch of snakes.
Like a bunch. So we have Chalice, but like we can't reasonably put Chalice on anything because like 0, 1, 2, and 3 are all really important to us. Oh
you
my
see
lord.
these lovely cards called Whir of Invention.
Whir, and then like Tezzeret is like worst 5 through 6.
Also,
right.
Surge Node lets you get through your Chalice of the Void. If you have one on the board, you can put a charge counter on your Chalice of the Void and bump it up to 3 or 4.
Oh my lord. Alright, man. This is Have you seen this at all yet?
Yes.
Is it good?
I enjoy it.
Have you played with it yet?
I played with it a little bit.
Do you own it? Do you have all this?
I don't have the Cornucopias.
Which they're like bulk, right?
Yeah.
Because
I don't have the Cornucopias. I'm missing a Chalice.
I thought you had your 4.
No, I only have 3. Blue-Red Prison only played 3. The reason I like this deck is because it's essentially the Blue-Red Prison deck, but not terrible.
This hand is like super unkeepable, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't keep it.
This hand is not awful.
This hand is much better.
I don't want a Tech Edge. Please don't kill my Surge Node. Go.
You also could have played your Chalice on 0.
Yeah, but that shuts off my Cornucopias. It's like if I draw
For now.
But oh, okay.
You could put counters on things.
Yeah.
The whole idea of this deck is put counters on things.
Yeah, I could have played this.
You could have played the Chalice, put a counter on it, go.
So I can play this for 0. I can play this for 0. I can play this.
I played, play that for 0 and then play a Core Tapper.
And then I can...
Yep.
On Chalice.
Yep.
Oh, that cost 1.
Oh.
I did not know that.
It's the sacrifice ability on the core tapper. That's what it is. That's what I was
Yeah, but that puts 2.
Yeah. I apologize. I am trying to eat lunch before I have to go into work today.
Hey, man, you're good. You're good. Ancient Stirrings. I think I just want to land here.
Yeah. Not the land.
No, I could grab a second core tapper.
Well, that's true. There's core tapper number 2.
And then, like, I can put a counter on Chalice, put a
Chalice.
counter on this thing, then play core tapper next turn. I like that. Let's do that. Can you beat a Chalice on one opponent?
I mean, they just got to get stuff on the board. Problem is they can't get stuff on the board.
Yeah.
This looks to be a Grixis version of Ragefine.
Yeah. I mean, at least Black-Red has prized amalgams in it, which is probably more likely. Flashback Faithless Looting.
They're playing Polluted. Did he do it?
Yep.
Yep.
Got him! Got him! Thank you for not knowing how my cards work, opponent. Alright, we are really far away from casting that Tezzeret.
Yeah. But now we've got core tappers. Now we're good.
I really don't know how they beat us with the Chalice on 1.
I don't think this version does.
Is this just Dredge with Bridge?
It might be.
Like, Haunted Dead seems really out of place here.
Land. Or Cornucopia. Land is good. Okay.
I think I just want to play Ballista here for 1.
Yeah. Now remember, you can't up your ballista count.
Yeah, because Ballista is actual counters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How stupid would that be?
It'd be gross. It'd be real gross.
Suspend Greater Gargadon.
Sure.
You got it. I'm going to put this Chalice on 10. I'm kind of joking, kind of not.
I mean, if you can get it there.
I mean, I got a while. Actually, not really. Not really. They could sack Haunted Dead in the token, bring them back, sack them again, and then sack their lands and their Viserys Seer. Oh, they also get Bridge.
Trigger. Okay. Shoot your opponent with your ballista. Oh, never mind. Too late.
Yeah, you're right. You're so smart, Carl. You're so smart. This hatchery is going to make a lot of snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Teleria West can... I don't think we...
Teleria West transmutes for Cornucopia.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
You're welcome.
Does that let us put Tezzeret into play this turn? Or does Cornucopia enter tapped?
I don't remember.
I bet we can figure it out.
We'll look real quick.
Nope, it does not. I would like X to be 0.
And then that means we can go
Charge counter, sack, sack. So I can put this thing on 6 counters. And then Tezzeret can get us...
bridge.
Man, you so smart, Carl.
Bye-bye, bridge. Yep. Put the trigger on the stack again. Bye-bye, bridge.
Oh no, they got a prize amalgam, Carl. How do I beat it? How do I beat a 3-3?
On a staring bridge.
How do I beat a 3-3? Put a counter on this thing. Cast my Tezzeret. Neg 3. This is stupid.
This is a much better version of the blue-red prison deck is. I like this a lot more.
I can't do anything. I can't attack with my ballista though, Carl.
Oh no, whatever shall you do?
Make a bunch of snakes and beat them to death with them.
Here soon we get to keep plusing our Tezzeret up. We get to
oh my lord, we get to Surge Node our Tezzeret, like Surge Node and Astral Cornucopia, plus them, do it again. This is stupid. This is cool. What does this get us? Anything?
Oh, okay. So,
like, I mean, we're
right
just...
now it gets us nothing, but we do need to play it to keep ourselves from dying.
Put this thing there.
Surge Node on Cornucopia.
Untap these two.
Surge Node on Cornucopia. Tap again. Make some snacks. Tap. Make a bunch of counters. Put counters on the ballista.
Alright. Oh, I wasn't done having fun, opponents!
Where's our Throne of Geths?
Where's our
play Throne of Geth?
Where's our sideboard like graveyard hate?
We don't need it.
Do I just submit here?
Gearper. Maybe. Maybe Gearper.
I don't
know.
think so.
Oh, Spellskite, because they're gonna bring in artifact removal.
You're right. Spellskite. They're gonna have grudge.
And maybe Welding Jar. Spellskite and Welding Jar are the only things I can think of. Keep our EE. I'm trying to think of things we can trim.
I don't think we
feels
need
kind of crap. We don't need that right now.
I don't think we need Intuition either.
Intuition's cool if we have...
Like, Intuition can get us Welding Jar.
Yeah. Spyglass is kind of meh.
Yeah, Spyglass doesn't do anything. You can shut off Gargadon and Haunted Dead, but that seems kind of meh.
That's meh. Need 2 more cards.
What do you think about cutting like 2 Chalices?
That seems fine. We only need 1.
This card is super cute. I'm just throwing that out there.
Card was part of a combo in Standard.
The fact that it doesn't tap itself to like untap things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this hand is fine. I think. I don't know. This hand's kind of medium. Like actually looking at it.
I wouldn't. Well, literally, that needs to go Glimmer Void Mox Opal Pass into Glimmer Void Chalice. Hope we draw stuff.
I mean, that's the plan, though, right? Do we want Glimmer Void? Do we want? I think I want to play a Teleria West on 1.
Well, yeah, it's one of those 2. It's one of those spots.
I think I'm gonna play West on 1.
Yep. West.
We don't play Darksteel Citadel.
Mm-mm.
Man, it's real hard to turn on Mox Opal early. don't get to do the busted affinity things of having active Mox Opal on.
You forget that we get to play all of our chalices on 0.
Yeah, which then shut off our Mox Opal.
No, it's Mox Opal Chalice,
I
Surge
know.
Node, and then we just get to do stuff.
And then we can move the counter onto Surge from Surge Node onto the thing, and this card is fair and balanced.
Deck's fun.
What is our opponent tanking on?
Good question. Did they DC?
No, I haven't had the notification. What kind of chips you eating there, Carl?
I'm trying to smash this half a pizza before I go into work. In like an hour and a half.
You got
Probably
plenty
less
of
than that.
time. You got plenty of time. I didn't update the thing. My hand doesn't do anything, opponent.
Take your pick, opponent. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
I'm just gonna play this out too. Should I play out this Cornucopia? Probably.
Yeah.
Like, it prevents them from Thoughtsseizing it?
Yeah. Makes them waste a removal spell on it. Then we just hold on to our Artilleria West to transmute if we need another one. But had they not had Thoughtseize there, we could have played Chalice on one. No, it's not bad.
And our draws this game have been real good so far.
Next turn, we can transmute for another Chalice if we wanted to. Or a...
Blood Artist is
Okay.
interesting.
So, those are from the sideboard, most likely.
Yeah, I would imagine so. That's real good sideboard tech.
Both
Also,
playing either that or the Bitter Blossom.
have you looked at the art on this card?
Yeah.
Like, it is super fucked up.
Yep. Attack, opponent. I dare you. Do it. Keep us honest.
Like, there is a dead body hanging in the background.
Opponent didn't attack.
Sack your Blood Artist. Make me lose a life. Plus, you get to scry. That's so good for you, opponent.
It's a win-win.
Or you can sack your Viserys or to scry, and then keep your Blood Artist around.
I don't know what our opponent's taking on all the time, but...
Is that a good draw?
That's a great draw.
I'm gonna play that one.
Yeah, play that one.
I got nothing, opponent. Go ahead.
That's a great draw. Now we can just save our Talaria West for whatever. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Opponent, can you quit tanking, please?
I mean, if they want to burn all their time out, it's their prerogative, not ours. They were so quick and decisive in game 1. What happened? So we get to Academy Ruins, this Chalice back to the top on their end step, draw Chalice, put Chalice on 1. Talaria West for anything if we need it. But pretty much we're just going for Tezzeret and doing Tezzeret, getting a Surge Node probably.
Mm-hmm.
Or Bridge, whichever one. Next turn we get to play Tezzeret.
Yeah.
I forgot we had a spell scout on the field. It's like, hey, Mox Opal's on.
Yeah.
Our opponent is in the tank for a very long time.
So I don't think I want to return this Chalice right now. I was thinking, I'm like, man, I can just pop this Chalice back in my hand, play it on 1. But I think I'd rather just get Tezzeret into play. And go get probably Surge Node. Or Core Tapper could be better.
Either one of them.
I think Core Tapper's probably better because it lets us put 2 counters on Cornucopia at no mana expense.
Yeah.
Or we can like pop it, put 2 counters on it, and then like Academy Ruins it back to pop it again. Like
no, that's actually the loop.
Yeah.
That's 100% the loop.
And like
I see no reason in wasting our mana this turn though, and not bringing the Chalice back to our hand.
No, it puts it on top.
I know. On their end step.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, just so like we have it.
Yeah. I see no reason in doing that. We're not doing that. I see no reason. It's like we're not doing it this turn. It's like all of our mana is wasted that turn. Might as well just put it back on top of our library. God damn, opponent.
They're taking.
They went about even on clock, now about 3 minutes down on clock. God damn.
Your fetch resolves.
Sure, opponent. Just don't take 3 minutes to figure out what land you want. Good job.
They have Grudge.
Yep.
Oh, that's not Grudge. So I lied. I'm picking that one up.
Yeah. Actually, putting Chalice on 2 stops most of his graveyard removal. I mean, not his artifact removal.
What the hell is this, Drew? This is a pile. Why am I playing?
What is he sharing?
It's Esper Spirits.
Why?
With gifts and Unburial Rites and Elish Norn.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not playing that right now. That looks like a pile. Do I want to get Spellskite? I like Chalice. Let's get Chalice.
Chalice on 2 turns off most of their stuff. Like
they can't Grudge. They can't Revelry.
Yeah. They'd have to hope and pray to God that they played a replicate.
Carl, I drew a Chalice.
Oh boy! I wonder what that does for us.
I don't know. Let's find out. It turns on our Mox Opal.
Yeah.
So, like, it actually does something.
Blow our shit up now. Come on. Who'd have thought this Astral Cornucopia would actually be good? Who'd have thought it?
I will take my 1.
Ow.
Stab. I'm surprised this doesn't have, like, a, Ooh.
Ooh, that's actually really good. Okay. So, do we go and get Bridge now, or do we go and get... We can't play the land out of our hand, right?
No, because we played Inventor's Fair this turn.
So, we go and get Core Tapper, I think.
Core Tapper gets countered by Chalice, so...
It puts it into play, sir.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that.
This is why we get to play Chalice.
I obviously knew it put it into play. Well, I mean, I can also get Surge Node and like put a counter on Cornucopia this
Any
turn.
of them, yeah. You can just do any of them. You can do either of those. It's whatever. If we put Tezzeret on 2, we don't get entirely punished. But they also could play Bolt, which kills our Core Tapper, which makes us sacrifice it. So I like Surge Node here probably better.
I agree. Ooh, we can get Ballista and put Ballista into play.
And then we put on their end step, put a counter on Cornucopia.
This deck's cool.
I love this deck. It's so much fun. It's everything I wanted out of Blue Red Prison and more.
It's like if you take the like Surge Node Cornucopia like Core Tapper like that combo deck and combine it with the Prison deck.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Oh no! Don't attack my Tezzeret.
Oh no!
All right, Tezzeret's at 2.
Sure about it.
Do you want to bolt it? Oh,
They would have just bolted it without attacking it.
You don't know how Moto works, do you, Carl? I would love to gain a life.
Sure. So Tezzeret's essentially gained us 2 life. Hey, okay, we can Ghost Quarter the heck out of that green source.
I don't think I really care though.
We don't want them casting Vengevines if they're playing Vengevines.
And then we
can go Inventor's Fair, grab Bridge, play Bridge. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only like big play I can see right now.
So we can Teleria West for a second Chalice, play Chalice on 1.
Wait a minute. How much mana can we get? So we can go.
I already plus Tez. So
That's not what I'm talking about.
Cornucopia is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How much mana can we do here? So it's 4 to crack Inventor's Fair, get Filigree Sages. That gives us Ghost Quarter, Mox Opal, and 2 off the Cornucopia, leaving 1 open. And we just put a charge counter and pass the turn. Yeah, we'll save that for next turn. What else can we do here? Talaria West Transmute.
We can Fair for. Where's Stream Decker? I need to look at this list. So we can Inventor's Fair for. Hold that thought. I have work calling.
We could Talaria West for Ballista. We could Talaria West for Ballista, pass turn and kill them next turn. You have to go. Again. Yeah, you have to do what I do.
So what are we doing?
So, we could Talaria West for Ballista this turn. Transmute Talaria West, grab Ballista. Next turn, we can make Tezzeret or Inventor's Fair for Filigree Sages and go infinite. Because we get to put a counter on Cornucopia this turn.
Oh, so we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually put Ballista on 3, kill their board, and then have like Ballista already in play and have infinite mana next turn.
Yeah, that also works. Fucking Ballista.
4, 5, 6.
Go get him, Ballista. Go get him. Ping.
Ping, ping.
Ping. Ping, ping. Ping, 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 ping.
Alright, opponent. I got nothing. I officially have nothing.
Where is he gonna put the scries? Bottom.
Bottom, bottom.
Okay.
Uh-oh, don't cast a Vengevine. Okay, don't cast the thing. Oh no, not a prized amalgam.
Oh no! Okay, yeah. So we just... we don't even have to Inventor's Fair. We can just neg 3 Tezzeret.
I thought it cost 4.
Filigree Sages, I thought it was 3.
Yeah,
Which
it's
one is
4.
it?
It's
4?
4.
Okay, then yeah. Inventor's Fair. 2 more. Filigree Sages. Whatever that name is. Wherever it's at. Tap. Cast that Opal. Yep. Keep the untapped Opal. Put a Surge counter. Put a counter on our Cornocopia with Surge Node. Tap or Surge Node for blue. Put Filigree Sages into play. Tap. Tap. Well, untap. Untap, probably untap our Opal and our Cornucopia. I would. Or you can do that too. That also works. Because then it goes to 5.
Opponent,
And
please concede. Opponent, please concede.
we've got 11
Hooray!
Yay! Okay!
Hooray!
Better than the last deck. Woo!
That's not saying much.
I didn't expect to win a game with this, and we're already winning, so I'm happy.
Alright, I am gonna have to call it for now. I have to head into work for a couple hours. When I get off, we're gonna come back and play this. So
I won't be able to help you then.
I'll figure it out.
I
I'll
wish you
stumble
luck.
and bumble.
I wish you luck, bud.
Alright, I'll let you later, man.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we're back. Had to take a couple hour break because I had to go to work. So we're back now. We're playing more of the Cornocopia Combo deck because we haven't finished the league with this. Pretty easily won round 1 against. I guess like Vengevine, but they were playing Prize Amalgams, and we never saw Vengevine. So let's see what happens. That's not the one I want. I want that one. Dum, boom, beam, dum. Alright, let's see how this one goes. I'll keep this. A burn strategy, you say? It also could be hate bears. I'm going to go ahead and take this hatchery. Play this out for 0. Yeah, my Mox Opal. I wanna get these out of my hand before Thalia comes down. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it is just hate bears. Okay. Now we have our 3 blue sources for war. We just need to basically get down in a bridge. And like, hope they don't have Flicker Wisp in their deck for some reason. Is this just like humans, but with a really weird mana base? Because Inspiring Vantage is not a human's card. This gets around Thalia's Tax because it cares about color of mana spent, not the CMC. So we're able to play this for 2, like we were going to, whereas it's 1 and X, but X doesn't matter on EE. I'll take my 3 here. And then in step, we're going to put 3 counters on this by tapping it and then popping. Are these also charge counters? It is. Interesting. And we get our word back. Chalice is kind of bad against Cavern, so those are probably getting slighted out in this matchup. Go ahead and just pass here. If they have another Reflector Mage, we'll just sack it in response. Yeah, this is going to be on Whir, because they know we have the Whir in hand. So basically, we're just looking for an Ensnaring Bridge or a way to get the bridge on table. So this is really cute with Aether Vial too, because these are charge counters. Okay, that can transmute for... That can transmute for some stuff. What stuff in particular? I can get Walking Ballista, Cornucopia. Cornucopia is just the best, right? Yeah. Play this for 0. So we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we can make 3 snakes. We only have 1 EE main board. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take my 6. Okay, so we can Ghost Quarter their Cavern, play this Chalice on 2. I like that. So this turn we're probably going to have to start making snakes. So we can put a counter on here, sacrifice this, put a counter on here, make 4 snakes. Unfortunately, our snakes don't do anything against Mantis Rider. And then so I could Surge Node on my Chalice to put this on to 3 so they can't play another Mantis Rider. And then I can make 3 snakes here to block on the ground. So like we have 1 draw at bridge. And again, we're just jumping this turn. Next turn, we're going to be able to start making 4 snakes. So we can double block the Stalia's Lieutenant. Like, we had to draw a bridge this turn or we're dead, so... Yep, cool. I want Spellskites. I want Beast Within for Beast Within for Chalice. I mean, Cavern. Actually, if I'm taking out the Chalices, I don't need Cavern. I mean, I don't need Beast Within. Is this a Padim matchup? Padim also is a blocker on the ground. I don't hate that. And then maybe like a grid. I'll keep in a Chalice. Because Chalice, we can 2-4 it off of Inventor and Teleria West. So like, if it's good, it's good. If not, And we have the best card in our deck against them. So if we draw like a welding jar, we can play bridge next turn. Or like a 0-drop artifact. Okay. Because they kept a 1-lander and didn't draw a second land? I don't know. I'm not going to complain. Okay, evidently the stream isn't loading for people, so I'm going to restart the stream and try this again, I guess. Is this better? Is it working now? So unfortunately, this hand is nothing but mana, but I think it's fine. Let's just play a bridge if we draw one. One, two, three. So yeah, we can whir for bridge this turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is the stream working? Oh, please don't be on bridge. Or were. We're good? We're good. Okay. I was really concerned because like I couldn't get it to load either, so I'm glad to see everything's up and running then. Christian, thank you for that sub, man. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate that. So so Christian, I don't think you've been around the last couple days. I've recently made a change. As a sub, you can send me if you type in exclamation point donation decks, you're able to. I'm going to cast this in response. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So as a sub, you can send me a deck list for like approval, and I will play that list on stream. So just message me a link or whatever, and we can talk over what's playable and all that good stuff, but everything it has to have like I can only donation deck list will standard, modern, legacy, vintage, brawl, commander. I don't care, man. Whatever you want to see is what I will play. Donation deck list. We'll send you the link so you can actually read the article over it. That's really bad for us. That's really bad for us. I really need to draw another whir. Donation decks. It's in the title, man. Come on. There we go. It's all good. It's all good. Badim's just a turn too slow here, unfortunately. But this does make a good blocker for this Thalia and this Rex Sage, so. Well, I'm not blocking that one because that one's big. Yeah, format does not matter to me. It's whatever you want to see, man. So. I'm assuming that's either going on Whir or Bridge. Ballista's a good one, too. All right, was updating the queue. Dude, that's fine. You take care of yourself. I'll be here, man. What's this tournament you're playing this week? I had someone earlier asking if I would ever play Hearthstone. I'm like, I enjoy the game, but like I don't want to get devoted to another. Is this gonna be another Rex Sage or is this gonna be a Meddling Mage? Either way, I'm not particularly happy. Oh, it could just kill me. Okay. Does that kill me? Probably. Block, block. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. GG, opponent. GG. We didn't draw a whir or a bridge. And like Padim came exactly one turn too slow. Which is kind of unfortunate. Like having Padim to protect our bridge is good. Exactly. Like it's not that I don't enjoy playing Hearthstone, but like I'm already invested into Magic way more. So like this is always going to be my primary game unless something major happens. Okay, so this whir can become a bridge or a cornucopia. I don't really like this hand. I'll keep this. So, for those who weren't here earlier, Filgary Sages plus Cornucopia with 4 counters on it is infinite mana, which then with Artificer's Intuition, we can with Artificer's Intuition, we can 2-drop Walking Ballista, and then Ballista with infinite mana is infinite damage. We got to do that against dude, it's real sweet. We got to do it earlier. So I'm gonna have to like splice all of these videos together when I upload them to YouTube. Because I played a league before I went back to work. I just started that last match. And then then I had to restart my stream, so like that ends the recording. And I'm gonna play this on 1. It's really cool. We got to go off once with Filgary Sages. Is this Blue Eye Control? Yeah, it is. I'm sure this is real good against them. So this can get us a Surge Node. So in a turn, I'm gonna Ghost Quarter myself to get an island. I do play islands, right? I play 2 islands. Okay. So I can Ghost Quarter myself to get an island, discard this, and get Surge Node. No, that won't work. Because I have a Chalice on 1. So we can get... Okay, we'll just untap. Mox Opal is great. We get to play our Sages. And like this with Hatchery is also really sweet. Okay. That's fine. EE doesn't particularly do anything for us here, so I'm just going to save this. We can turn this into... I really wish we had a Pithing Needle mainboard and not this Sorcerer's Spyglass, but... And we have both of these colonnades locked up with Ghost Quarter and Tech Edge here. And like if they ever go to flip this Ass Canto, we can like do the respective one of those two. They're missing land drops. That lets us get another Cornucopia. I'm just gonna hold that one. Cryptic Bouncer Chalice. It tells me they have ops in hand. That's fine. So now we can cycle this EE to go get Surge Node, and then we can cast Surge Node. That's actually really good for us. Here I want to get Surge Node. And I think I want to discard this Chalice as well. And get a second Surge Node. And I'm going to go ahead and Tech Edge one of these Colonnades to get them off of triple blue so they don't have Cryptic up. Yep. And here they can flip Azcanta. Like, if they have Teferi here, I think I'm fine. Like, I can put counter on this. go ahead and just get this out the field. I don't want them to be able to activate it, so. We're probably gonna get Crucible, so I can just like ghost quarter them out of this game. So this is 3 blue. Yeah, that's fine. And if this resolves, I can get Crucible or I can get Spyglass. And I can Spyglass to Fury. I'm assuming they're ditching a path here. This is Carl's deck. So we can get. How do we win? I don't think we're winning this game. And I kind of want to just concede for clock value. Like, we need Spyglass to take care of this Teferi. We need. I'm gonna like all these. Like, we're gonna sneak in under counter spells. This is a lot. I think. I can bring in Padim, Aether Grid, Defense Grid. Yeah, I think we're just gonna move on. I think we're gonna move on with this game and get some sideboard cards in here. I want these defense grids. I want this Pithing Needle and this Spyglass. I want these grids and I want this. They're gonna have Stony Silence, meaning I should probably have these Beast Withins in my deck too. Explosive sucks. Intuition can now get us a Pithing Needle. Welding Jar is pretty medium. Sages probably won't do anything. It's going, David. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Oh, these bridges can come out. I think I want to keep in one bridge, though. I think I can cut this intuition and then go down to one chalice. Yeah, this is Carl's deck. We started it earlier, but then I got called into work, so we're currently 1-1 in the league. And this hand is really awful. This hand is much better. I think we're just gonna bottom that. Play out this hatchery for 0. Play out this surge node. And I can't F6 because if they have like a path here, I want to be able to put the counters on my hatchery. That's fine. I bet they have actual 0 path exiles in their deck now. So these core tappers are hopefully going to do a little bit of work. I think this is worse than Nature's Claim if we're trying to blow up Stony Silences with it. Yeah, I definitely think these should just be Nature's Claims. Like if we're worried about Beast Within. They did keep in Path. Interesting. Did they see a single creature game 1? I don't think so. This matchup just can't be good, right? Like, this does not feel like a positive matchup. Okay, so they bottomed a card. So we can crack our Inventor's Fair. So if they tap out, I'm going to crack Inventor's Fair to get Crucible. Walking Ballista. Or Grid. We have Aether Grid in our deck as well. So that tells me they have multiple Tefiris in their hand. If they're pitching one to. So we can. Okay, they're bottoming a card. I'm just going to take a natural draw here unless they tap out. Because this can find us a. I didn't even know there was a Buried Ruin in our deck. The templating on Defense Grid is such a weird card. Like, it's such a weird wording. So they don't have Cryptic up here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and... I think we just have to crack fair here and try to get Pithing Needle. Like, if they counter this, then I'm just going to concede and move on. Okay, so blue-white is not a very good matchup, it doesn't feel like, so... I'm interested. I would like to cut these Beast Withins for Nature's Claims. Because like when we do our thing, their life total doesn't matter. I would love to play first. Cast this for... That's the last thing I want to cast. I want to cast this first. I want to play Surge Node. And then I want to play Chalice on 0. The Surge Node means I can take this up. So I can Ancient Stirrings next turn, try to find a land, play the land, and then I can move a counter from this Surge Node onto Chalice. I'll take the Sanctum. Then I can play this Chalice on 0. Oh, I should have played the Cornucopia first. Shit. Okay. So next turn I can tick up on the Cornucopia. Tick up on the Chalice, then play Cornucopia. Good old Grixis control. I'm gonna pump one of these up to 2. I probably should have played Core Tapper this turn instead. I can move the counter onto Cornucopia, then played Core Tapper. Grixis Wizards. Hatchery's probably not very good in this matchup. And because I played this, they're probably going to bring in Staticaster out of the board. Okay. Okay, Whir lets us get... This is fine. So I think I'm going to Whir here for a bridge. Is this Logic Knot? This feels like a Logic Knot. I feel like we can't win this game. Yep. I lied. I know this is getting countered. It's okay. It's okay. I want to have 2 cards in hand so they can't attack me with Obstructionist and Creeping Tar Pit. So this is just Grixis control with Obstructionist? Because that's kind of sweet. What can this get us? So we have 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I think this just gets Ballista. Three, 4. Yeah, I think we just had to go for killing Jace here. Hope this resolves. Hope they don't have second Logic Knot. Who plays multiple Logic Knots? Alright. I'm going to run to the bathroom. Our opponent figures out what they want to do in life. In a minute. Ow. 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 Are we dead yet? Find a K command? No, they found a Bolas. That's a big boy. That's a real big boy. We're just never beating this Bolas, right? I've seen enough. I want these Aether Grids, I want this Padim, I want these Spell Skites, Spyglass, Defense Grid, Pithing Needle. was getting ready to say if we draw another artifact, we can cast this Padim pretty early, but not. Well, we might just hard cast this Padim. I say, don't you know? Take me out. I definitely should have played this Academy Ruin so I can pick this up next turn if they counter it here. Yeah, I definitely should have played Academy Ruins. Sure. I shouldn't auto yield because if they kill Padim, I want to be able to welding jar. Their clock is much faster than mine. I'm just throwing that out there. One, two, three, four. We have 2 mana available. So what 2-drop artifact can we get? I guess we can get Sorcerer's Spyglass. What is that on 0? Play this Spyglass. So now we just need to find a bridge. Bridge takes this thing off the table. Unless we draw 3 lands. So we're at a virtual 8 here. Yep. So you can flip Azcanta. So Ballista to take care of the bird would be great. Do they have Bolt to kill me? Or Snapcaster kills me? Split them. Oh. I guess. Yep. Alright. I don't know. This deck is cool, but like I don't know if this is what I want to be doing in Modern. That makes sense. Burning Inquiry. Thoughtseize. Like the reason I kept this hand was Surge Node, Ancient Stirrings, and I guess. Let's find a bridge. I was submitted this deck, man. I think this deck is doing some really cool things, but like the first game we played, like the first match was really like there was a lot of interaction on both sides, and like my decisions were like not very obvious as like what I needed to do to win the game. Whereas like now I'm just like I haven't been impressed with this so far. Like the first match was really good, And then, like, ever since, I've just been like, yep, okay. So next turn we can play. We went a solid 0 and 5 with Paradox Engine. But like the games we won were not even close. They were not even close. I think there's a couple things we need to change to it. Like, I don't think you need 4 Paradox Engine in the deck. But I think it's cool. Oh no, how do I beat a 4/5? I don't know if you actually need more tutors. I think you just need actual more card draw. The video's up on YouTube now, Abram, if you want to go watch it. I kind of do a wrap up at the end of like, this is what I would change, and here is why I would change them. Go left, go left, right, left. Company. Oh God, I am bad. Oh my Lord, I am awful. That's definitely a punt. They should not have attacked with this Hollow One or this Tassiger because I should have a bridge in play right now. Yeah, there should have been a bridge in play. This is gonna get Ballista. And then we can play Ballista on 2. I'm assuming they're just digging for their bolts at this point. And, like, we have 0 ways of gaining life in our deck. Get back this core tapper. Play this core tapper. So we're going to put starting counters on this thing. So then we can overrun them with snakes. If we draw our sages, we can kill them. So Whir kills them, Tezzeret. Whir, Tezzeret, Sage. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6 draws. 6 out of 42. Time to pull out the calculator. We have a 14% chance of killing them. Because Chalice doesn't matter at this point. I can put counters on it to put it on whatever. Yeah, I don't think our opponent can win anyway. But you are correct. If we put this on 1, they're not able to cast Bolt. So because I can put counters on whatever I want at this point. So in order to give my chance of drawing an Ancient Stirrings. I found my Tezzerets. Does Inventor Sphere kill them too? Okay, so I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I can make that 9, 10. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Our opponent conceded the match, so this deck's really cool. I like what it's doing, but I just don't know. I don't like these Beast Withins in the sideboard. I think this card's just like not what this deck wants to be doing. And I think this hatchery is really cute. I'm not saying it's bad, but I think it's really cute. We did end up cutting it, Abram. Plus, like, that's a lot of mana. Like, that's a lot of mana, like, requirements to draw cards. Whereas, like, Quicksmith Spy, just, like, on whatever, draws us a card every time anyway. Back to what we're saying here. I don't like the Beast Withins. I don't know what else I would want to change, though. I think this Intuition is, like, fine, but I don't really like it. I would want to cut it. Because it only has access to finding... It actually has quite a few targets. It's 18 targets. That's fine. But this deck's cool. I like what it does, but it's not for me.